I'ma keep it a bean. Stick to the script, every scene. This from last year, but they clean. Say to say, I'ma take something else, but it's a winning team. Charlie Sheen, fam gang, the regime. I'm from Piney Green.
What's good, I'm Shellitronnn, but you can call me Coach, and I'm back at it again with a brand new video and won't bluff. This news right here is one of the most surprising news stories to hit sports media in a long time. I'm thinking maybe even more surprising than when KD left the Thunder to go to the Warriors. I'm thinking maybe even more surprising than when LeBron came back down 3-1. This might be more talked about than LeBron's decision, because this right here is another decision made by a pretty high profile sports. Look, man, bring the tweet from Adam Schefter right here. This will blow your mind. Adam Schefter just tweeted not even 3 minutes ago. Filed to ESPN. Andrew Luck has informed the Colts he is retiring from the NFL per source. There will be a press conference Sunday to make it official, but Luck is mentally worn down and now checking out. I will not bluff you right now. I had to look at this tweet, look away, look at the tweet, close my eyes, walk out the room, walk back, just to make sure this wasn't a Barry tweet. I promise you, I had to send smoke signals up in the sky to find out, was this actually Adam Schefter and not a Barry tweet? I promise you I thought this was Barry. This is a real story. Andrew Luck, quarterback of the Indianapolis Colts, a guy who, coming out of college, was considered to be maybe the next best prospect, the next best quarterback to come in the league. People are talking about him as being, the next Peyton Manning, being the next guy to be, a Tom Brady type, maybe an Aaron Rodgers type, the next generational talent, arm and mind in all of the NFL. And we see August 24th, 2019, weeks before the regular season starts, Andrew Luck is calling it quits. Now, why is that? This is a very obvious question with a very obvious answer. Injuries. For some players, their injuries are so big, your mind flashes like immediately when you think about, okay, this guy had an injury. You think to yourself, yeah, Kobe had the Achilles. You think about AP's ACL injury, maybe even Tom Brady's ACL. When you think about Andrew Luck, you think to yourself, okay, yeah, an injury, but which one? Let's talk about it. This man, Andrew Luck, came to the league in 2012. He had ankle issues, leg issues in 2011, but since being in the league in 2015, late September, he hurt his right shoulder against the Titans and had to get surgery, but he did not actually stop playing that season. On November 2nd, the very next week, this man suffers a lacerated kidney plus muscle pulls in his core. This dude, look, we all understand what happened, what the story is with the Colts. They never gave this man an offensive line. He had weapons. He was obviously a huge weapon. There was never an offensive line, so he kept getting hit, kept getting sacked. This man, Andrew Luck, went through it. And the Colts coaches and front office never gave this man any kind of protection. It was a really sad sight to see because you understood that this man had talent. And then in 2016, he took a hard hit to the head. His head bounced off the ground against, I think it was the Texans, I'm not sure who it was against, but he got a concussion in that game, grade 1. And then to start this season off, he's been having issues. We thought it was a calf sprain at first, a calf strain. And then we started hearing about it being a bone issue. This is a huge, huge day for the NFL, for sports media in general. This is coming out of nowhere. Andrew Luck is retiring from the NFL because of injuries, but mainly deeper than that because the front office of the Indianapolis Colts couldn't get him protection soon enough. And I'm no doctor, but I gotta be thinking to myself, all those injuries from before have to be creeping up and, adding on top of and, facilitating these newer injuries. And, when you get injured, if you ever been injured before and you play sports, that gets to your head. It really does get to your head. All the work you gotta put in after you get hurt. You have to go through all the rehab and whatnot. You gotta get back to your regular state of physicality. Then you have to work your way up to playing in the NFL. And that's a much higher standard of how your body has to be, how your mind has to be. And doing that year after year, over and over, while you see your team is not giving you what you need, that has to be pressing on Andrew Luck, man. Look at his stats right here. This man has some pretty good stats for a guy who never got any kind of love from his front office. Over his career, exactly 2,000 completions and 3,300 attempts. It's about 61% completion rate, 171 touchdowns to 83 interceptions for a total of 23,671 yards. This man, Andrew Luck, could have been something greater. This man, Andrew Luck, could have been something good, something really, really, maybe even on the Mount Rushmore of quarterbacks if he ever got some protection. And there's been some talk for a while now about who's better between Cam Newton and Andrew Luck. I think this right here kind of closes the book on that because we all know in sports the best ability is availability. And it's through no fault of Andrew Luck that he's been put in the situation, but he has. And this is a really, really tough story. Andrew Luck is going to be retiring out of the NFL. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. Did he ever get any love from Indianapolis? What should he have done? Was there anything he could have done? Should he have been moved? What are your thoughts on this, man? Let me know all the comments in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, and you already know what to do with that like button.
Cheers to you, appreciate the chance. Been told y'all I been the man. Been told y'all I had the gift. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Real ones gonna recommend. Count this as another win.